Hello everybody, it's your friendly GreenFlamingo, and we might be witnessing the final episode in the how fast can we make a vehicle go in BeamNG without cheating, that is. Obviously, I think we could definitely, cheat to go faster, but this is about as fast as I think I can get an actual vehicle to go. And if you guys don't know what I mean by cheat, I mean negative gravity for like 20 minutes and then sun gravity and then, measure that speed. This is as fast as I can fathom a vehicle going. Without doing that, basically. Anyway, so the vehicle is pretty much unchanged from the previous episode. The only thing I have done is I have maximized the engine power to as high as I could go without the vehicle losing control. Without further ado, before we do that, let's get a little bit of a flyby. I think this time we should give ourselves a little more room to witness this vehicle in its full glory. So yeah, there you go. It's all the way over there. Here we go. There it goes. Anyway, so we are now pulling about 20 Gs consistently. And so the vehicle is pretty darn quick now, and obviously there is no drag when we've set it the way we've set it. Basically, the other change I did is that I discovered you can actually completely disable drag entirely without crashing it. It is a bit finicky in that, depending on the vehicle, sometimes it also just causes more drag than default. However, in the case of the T-Series, on this particular config, there is no wind resistance at all. So the vehicle goes as fast as we want, which is awesome. Anyway, so we'll just keep watching this vehicle accelerate into oblivion here. I suspect we will be able to crush our previous best score here. Although I believe I actually already did do the zero drag lift on the previous episode. Sorry, it's been a couple days, but this is as high as I could crank the engine power without the vehicle turning into a Beyblade. Although that would be really fun to deliberately make some vehicles into Beyblades and then get a dome-shaped arena and have some cars duke it out like that. That could be fun. But that's for a different video. Anyway, we are well past the 30,000 mile an hour mark. Yeah, this is fast. This is very fast. If you're wondering about the audio, in case you haven't watched any of the previous videos, basically, once you get past about a couple thousand miles an hour, the sound gets really weird in that it gets really quiet when you're behind the vehicle, but it gets really loud when you're in front. Anyway, we are now at 50,000 miles an hour. We will just keep going, I guess, until we hit a maximum speed, I guess. We'll see how that goes. Either that or we run out of Jado fuel. We probably will run out of Jado fuel, but until then, we're accelerating like crazy. So we're now at 60,000. This is pretty cool. There's not much to talk about right now, honestly. It's just going to take a little while to get up to speed. But should be pretty fun. Of course, there's also the possibility the game will crash if we go too fast. But I think we will crush our previous best of about 100 and something thousand miles an hour. So, should be able to beat that. Anyway, we're about to hit 75,000, and luckily, we're still doing pretty good on the fuel part, so we should be going pretty good. And it just keeps getting glitchier and glitchier the faster we go. This is fun. Braking physics. That's always fun. Yeah. So, anyway, after this video, I intend to do some more Space Invaders gameplay. I'm probably going to do like just a whole hour, try to record as many videos as I can just for fun of it. I'm just going to try and get like a full hour in because I think I need a proper warm-up to do really well at that. And same thing with Asteroids. Probably will get that done at another later date. Anyway, We are now at, we're going to be about to hit 100,000 miles an hour, which means given we still have half of our fuel left here, should absolutely be able to crush our previous best. That is assuming my microphone is working. My microphone, for some reason, decided it would go like that. It would start being all muted and quiet. So I had to fix that. Turns out unplugging and replugging it seems to fix it, but I might have to get a better microphone at some point. Oh well. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to be crushing our previous best. By quite a margin. The real question is what the video file size is going to be. It's really interesting. The faster I go on, the faster I move in this game, the higher the file size per minute the MKV format video is for some reason. I have no idea why, but for some reason, that 10-minute video, that roughly 10-minute video I did last time, managed to occupy a whole 12 gigabytes of space, which is just astonishing, versus a 20-minute video in BeamNG that only occupied about 3.7 gigs. I have no idea why. It might just have to do with the glitchiness of the game. The game is so glitchy that it glitches out the recording, makes the recording have a really, really high file size, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, anyway, we're at about 135,000 miles an hour so far. We're well on our way to absolutely obliterating our previous record here. So, yeah. The question is, by how much can we beat our previous record? Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling a little tempted to send this thing over to the West Coast map in BeamNG, enable some traffic, and see what happens when it collides into stuff. I mean, at this point, I think I've made a particle accelerator at this point, so yeah. All right, 150,000 miles an hour, so we're doing pretty darn good. We are still pulling 19.3 Gs. Obviously, this is a brain car, so it doesn't have an occupant, so I don't think we need to worry about the safety of the occupant in this vehicle. I wonder what first person looks like. Where's relative? I don't have a relative view anymore. That's interesting. I could have sworn there was a relative. By the way, also, external view looks like this at high speeds. Which is why we're not doing that. That happens at around, I believe, the 1,000-mile-an-hour mark. So, all right, we are at 170, about to hit 175,000 miles an hour. We still got a little bit of JATO fuel left here, so we should be able to get a little bit more speed out of this vehicle. Just a little. You know, as we're casually in the 6 digits. Oh, I should probably lift my controller off the table here before the thrusters lose their fuel, because it'll cause the force feedback to go crazy, and then it'll be heard on the microphone otherwise. So I have to go pick up the controller here. All right, we're at 187, 188, 189. We're just going great. Are we going to hit 200,000 miles an hour? That is the question. Are we going to run out of fuel, or are we going to hit 200,000 miles an hour? We might hit 200,000. We still got a sliver of JATO fuel left here. All right. I think we might have just did it. We might have just done it. All right. 200,000 miles an hour. Oh, that'll be a clickbaity as hell title. Except it's not clickbait if you actually achieve it. So, all right. The question is this a world record for the modded vehicle category? That's the question here. Is it actually a world record? 209,600 miles an hour. Woo! Alrighty. That is a run. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. Maybe consider hitting the subscribe button if you want to see a little bit more BeamNG content. You should also consider subscribing if you like retro games, because I also do a lot of retro games on this channel. Anyway, I think that is it for our making the fastest vehicle possible without cheating series. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.